Now below this house there's a road. Now on that corner, way back in 1998 is when the Alexander family first spotted someone looking over the farm with some binoculars. Now they didn't think anything of it at the time because there's a nice view on that corner, so people always stop there. Now it was a Saturday afternoon. We know it was Saturday afternoon because the Alexanders were busy watching a game of rugby when the location movie scout knocked on their door. Thankfully for the scout it was half time, and so he actually answered the door. Now he introduced himself saying he was a representative from New Line Cinema, asked if he could go around the farm, and being typical Kiwi farmers, they did not want to give up the second half of their rugby game, so made him come down by himself. The New Zealand government. Now our Prime Minister at the time was Helen Clark, who was a fine lover of arts, so she did everything in her power to help Peter Jackson out. Now within that power, because she did not have the funds to help him with the road, she instead gave him the use of the New Zealand Army because they were not very busy that day. Down here, one afternoon after finishing a section of the road, they went down to the local pub, had a few drinks, and soon everyone knew what was happening down here. Into Hobbiton via horse and cart, and this is where Bilbo leaves when he goes on his adventures. Now you may have noticed, there's a bit of a tight squeeze for your normal horse and cart, so there's Bilbo specifically for this scene. Now, during this scene, Frodo was actually seated around 3 meters behind Gandalf. This is a movie technique called forced perspective, which takes place quite a lot throughout the Lord of the Rings movies. Some other good examples is when Frodo jumps into Gandalf's arms at the start of the movie. This is actually Elijah Wood's child stunt double. Now the person catching him is actually Gandalf's again here, so the yellow and the blue one. Now these are to a 90% scale. The scenes with the hobbits in them, they are placed in front of these doors to make them look normal with a smaller size. Whereas this door just behind here and the two blue ones over that way, now these are to a 60% scale. Silicon expanding foam and a steel structure inside. Now, there is dead wood on the end of those branches to give it the more realistic feel when it blows in the wind. Now on it are 200,000 fake silk leaves imported from Taiwan. What? Now, this tree was built in February 2011 for the production of The Hobbit. Our production was stalled and not begin until October. It's a real tree, it was found not far from here. They chopped it up, numbered it, and placed it above there again with the steel structure. But the tree for the Hobbit movies needed to be much smaller and compact, as The Hobbit takes place 60 years prior to events. Sunset. Now can any of you tell me what might be wrong with this?
The sunset's that side.
Yes, you guys are right. Yes, the sun sets on the opposite side of Bag End. So all they had to do, accounting for the fact that the actors around 40 minutes to get when they're staying to Hobbiton, and then the 2 hours it takes to get a Hobbit into costume, they had to do all that before the sun even started to rise. They then filmed that scene and played the sunrise in reverse to give you that beautiful effect of the sunset. Now they had to do that.
You know this is a video.
Oh, Jesus!
We're right now in December, so it's, as you can see, it rained a little bit earlier today, but now the sun's coming out, so you're getting that warmer weather.
Now, this little girl who runs to greet Sam, this is his real daughter in real life.
Aww.
And the baby that Rosie is holding is her real baby in real life. So it adds quite a lot of chemistry to the scene. Only thing missing, they're not together in real life, but hey, you can't have everything. Now, in the books that Sam and Rosie go on to have 13 children, I reckon this is something to do with the fact that there's no technology. Maybe that's just my opinion. Also, Sam actually goes on to become the mayor of Hobbiton, actually ends up living in Bag End, much to the dislike of the Saxon Baggins.
I have to admit, I've never seen this movie myself before, but this place is pretty cool. You have this beautiful pond over here with the water going, and then we're going to be going to the village in just a moment. You got it? I took a photo.